Greetings collective, CJ here, hopping on to do another key card reading. These are going to be activations and reminders from Source, your higher self, Sophia Gaia Terra, the planet we're all currently standing on, and the quantum field, which is all of the other trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions of Chris consciousness beings that are orbiting around us all day, every day, that make up the quilt of life. So I'm not doing runes anymore. For those of you that saw my last collective read, I am using the key card deck that I made, which are the Zebu symbols, which are going to be your energy movements, the 13 frequency laws, and the 4 pyramids, the 4 triangles of your Merkaba. Okay. Alrighty. So the cards that we've got for the collective is Fortitude and one of the triangles of your Merkaba. This triangle is activated using the keys of A and A sharp, F and F sharp, and D, with your frequency key of C and C sharp with your pure, unconditional, unattached love. So you have your A with your law of polarity. Every co-creation, everything we create, every experience we create, every reality we create, everything is polarized. The simplest way that I can describe it is when you want coffee, you're not just going to manifest coffee. You're going to manifest a cup of coffee, a jug of coffee, a bottle of coffee, right? So the polarization to the coffee that you're manifesting is what you're putting the coffee in, okay? F, bringing in the universal law of surrender. Now this is surrendering to the truth. This is surrendering to the collectives you have to bring in. This is surrendering to the frequencies you have to bring in. This is surrendering to the free will of the planet. This is surrendering to the portals of the planet you're standing on. This is surrendering to your awakening. This is surrendering to your truth. And this is not submission. Guys, this is surrender. Your surrender is a free will choice, okay? You are not surrendering to the bullshit that's happening down here. You are surrendering to your abilities. You are surrendering to the planet, the very living planet you're standing on, okay? Brings in the F frequency. The D frequency is brought in with the universal law of vibration. Every word, every thought we have, and every free will action that we take all produce vibrations. These vibrations travel through the rest of the collective. They travel through the planet we're standing on, then they travel through the rest of the quantum field all the way to the Mary Matrix. Okay? Those vibrations are seen, felt, and heard every time you put one out. Okay? So now when you're co-creating, when you have your heart song and you want to co-create something, you want to make something, you want to bring something into the reality, into the experience, you send that vibration out. You speak your truth, you feel your truth, you take free will actions based on your truth, based on your heart song. Okay, and the rest of the quantum field is going to hear those vibrations, and if they want to spend their energetic currency on your co-creation, if they want to spend your energetic currency on the experience or on the reality that you want to make, they will vibrate. They will hear your vibrations and vibrate right to you. Okay, and they will immediately start spending their energetic currency on your creation. Okay, doing this, being aware of the vibrations that you are putting out based on your co-creation, brings in the D frequency. Now to activate, once you have all 3 of these frequencies together, you bring in your C and your C sharp. This is your unconditional, unattached love. This is the key that drives everything. This is the key that drives your Merkaba. This is the key that drives your abilities. This is the key that drives everything that makes you you. Okay? So once you bring in the C and the C sharp, this pyramid now starts to spin. You do the same process with the other 3, and you now have all 4 of your chakra pyramids, all 4 of your chakra triangles spinning in the same direction, spinning in unison. And this is when massive energy movements and massive co-creations begin. Okay, now the fortitude comes in because your higher selves and Gaia are going to remind you, and the quantum field is going to remind you that you have to hold the fortitude when it comes to your abilities. You have to hold the fortitude when it comes to your golden Merkaba, when it comes to your source core, when it comes to pulling down energies, when it comes to activating your abilities and then using them, right? It takes fortitude, it takes that drive, it takes the will, right? It takes the free will of yourself and the actions that go along with it to make sure that you continue to activate yourself, you continue to activate your abilities, and as you feel them activate, as you feel them come online, start using them. Okay, majority of you already have some of your abilities online. It's now just taking the information, taking these energy movements, taking your keys, taking your frequency keys back and using them every day. Okay, and your higher self and Gaia and the quantum field are going to remind you that the only person that can hold the fortitude of your abilities, of your chakras, of your golden Merkaba, of your source cord, right, of your free will, of the planet's free will, is you. Okay, if you are not activating your abilities, if you are not using your abilities, nobody else is going to do that for you. Okay, and if you're not using your abilities, then that means something outside of you is, simply put. Okay, now a reminder as well that this symbol here, these are your energy movements. These are the angelic symbols. Taking the chakra in the palm of your hand, filling your chakra system with the white diamond light, tracing these symbols in the air will allow you to move that energy with intention. Now, there are quite a few of these symbols that we put everywhere, like the order out of chaos, the peacekeeper symbol, this symbol, right? We draw these symbols on sidewalks. We draw them on our cars, on our walking sticks, right? We put these symbols everywhere because these symbols are living beings, just like the numbers. So when you draw one of these symbols, wherever you're drawing it, you bring in the frequency of this being, and this being now has the ability to interfere in the frequency that is being played, that is being brought. It has the ability to come in and lend its frequency to what is going on and what you need assistance with, right? All right, so that concludes the collective rune reading. Thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video and you want to hear more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, ring the little bell so you get notified of every time I post a live. And a reminder as well that all of this information about your 17 chakras, your golden Merkaba, your source cord, right? All of your abilities, how to pull down orbs, the universal laws, the angelic symbols, your energy movements, using your chakras in your hands, all of that information is on lovegrowsgaia.wordpress.com. You'll find all of those visuals right along with the 10 masterclass videos that'll walk you through the universal law, how to apply them, how to activate your chakra system, how to pull down orbs, and how to be the multidimensional God self that you all were before the fall, and everyone in your galactic family wants to get you back into. All right, we want to see you using your abilities again. We want to see you start healing yourself immediately. We want to see everybody get back into their telepathy and not needing a phone and not needing things outside of themselves because their abilities allow them to do it. Okay, so we want to see everybody back in. And a reminder as well that we provide all of this information for free, and we want to continue to provide all of this information for free. So we run on donation. If you do wish to donate, you can go to lovegrowsgaia.wordpress.com. You'll find all of the donation links from the PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo links. Every little bit helps, every little bit counts, and thank you to all of you that have supported us, that have donated, that have support our purposes. We appreciate and love every single one of you, because if it wasn't for you guys, we would not have been able to do, at least, the stuff that I've been able to do with Shelly the last 2 years would not have happened. So thank you, and much love.